Hey guys, so I am back with This Week in Fitness, episode 9. Um, Pardon my voice, I am sick, okay? So this one is probably going to be a quick, fast, and dirty update just because my voice. And I'm not sure that y'all want to listen to Raspy Ashley. All right, so let's get into it. Put the workouts on the screen. Being that I was sick this week, I worked out 4 times, okay? So I ended up doing legs, chest and tris, back and bis, and then another leg session. I was slated to do my shoulder day and some spin also Friday. I was going to do it. I got home from work. I didn't wake up early, of course. I got home from work. I just couldn't. You know when your body just tells you to rest? That's where I was. And then today, Saturday, I'm filming this at 10 o'clock at night. But today, Saturday, I said I was going to wake up and do it. And I didn't wake up till 1 o'clock. And my poor child had to fend for herself and make herself some cereal for breakfast, and it's a mess. It's a mess. So my workouts were good though. They were good, and my watch. I haven't synced my watch, so I don't think I have the correct count. So I'm missing 2 sessions. I'm missing Thursday's leg day, and Thursday's leg day was about 500 calories plus almost 300 on the bike, so that's another 700 calories. So that puts me about 2,800 calories burned this week, which is fine. I don't think I have the flu. Fingers crossed, that because the flu has been so serious this year. I don't know what's going on, but the way I feel sick right now, I just can't. I just couldn't work out that last session. But I felt like my workouts were really good. Just like how last week, and I'll link last week's video above, but what you call God, what was I gonna say, y'all? Oh yeah, just like last week's workouts, intensities were just awesome. I felt like I carried that into this week. I felt like I hit everything, and I really felt like my muscles were working and listening to me, if that makes sense. Like that mind muscle connection was there, in my opinion. Okay. I know I'm probably gonna get asked. The wig is linked down below. But I felt as if this week was good. I'm at a point right now where I am not obsessing over the scale. I have a very obsessive personality, and so it's very easy for me to become very entrenched, very obsessed with things. And each time that I lose weight or whatever, I weighing myself constantly. And I know scale is not, it's not, and I know it's not, because I look leaner, but my weight isn't changing. So I know it's not. There's always been something about me and my weight loss journeys that the scale is just it, right? And I felt like this last week, a little bit of last week and going into this week, I'm not as obsessed about how much I weigh, which is a plus for me, just because the way that this journey's going, I might be in the 180s forever. So my stats are pretty much the same as last week. No real change. And I don't know why. So it is what it is. Like I said last week, I can't control when my body decides to release the weight. I can't. Only thing I can control is my food, my intensity, and how I think about everything. And so, like I said, I'm not obsessing. Um, I feel good, which is a plus. And I feel like in my workouts and like in my spin classes, I did do 4 spin classes this week, matched up with my workouts directly after my workouts. And so I feel good. Like I feel good while I'm lifting. I feel good while I'm spinning. I feel like my endurance is coming along. My weights are coming up. My throat, y'all. But like my squat is coming up. My hip thrust is coming up. My deadlifts is coming up. I'm going up in weights. And I touched on the fact last week that I keep a notebook of all of my workouts, and have been since 2015. So I track these things. I track, what I'm lifting, how much I'm lifting, reps, weights, like how much it weighs or whatever, so that I can see where I'm improving, where I've fallen off. In this case, that's what I'm seeing. And just how far I need to go to bring myself back up to where I was, right? So, yeah, I feel very, very, very good this week. And I didn't have too many issues besides being sick. My food was good. I meal prepped, and I do have a blog post down below about taking the stress out of meal prep. So I meal prepped Sunday like I typically do. And this week I had burgers, and hopefully, no, it wouldn't be on there. I did an Instagram story about my burger basically. And what I did was I used the fattiest grass-fed beef that there is, 73/27 cut, 73% lean, I think it is. And so use that, and I grill everything. So I grill those and put some red onions, tomatoes, mayonnaise, mustard, avocados, and romaine lettuce as a bun. And it was everything. Like, I need to go grocery shopping again and get some more because it was so good. I think this week I'm gonna do ribeye because I cooked a lot last week, so I'm not meal prepping this week because I just froze the ribeye that I made last week, so I'll be eating that this week. With avocado or whatever. But my food was good. I ate about 1,600 calories a day, which is good. I've changed my bulletproof coffee. Instead of doing butter, y'all know I was doing Kerrygold, 2 tablespoons of Kerrygold butter in my coffee in the mornings. I've changed to MTC oil, and that is, I hope everybody knows. If you don't know, MTC oil is a medium chain triglyceride, and basically it's coconut oil with one of the carbon bonds taken away so that it's liquefied at room temperature, okay? MTC oil is a precursor to ketones, ketogenic. So it's basically one of the easiest sources of quick, fast energy, quick, fast, for me, something that converts into ketones, which is what I run off of, fast, okay? So I ended up getting some MTC oils. I'll link the ones that I use in the description box. I'm a perfect keto girl. I like their company. I like what they stand for. And I like the quality of their ingredients that they use. I mean, we all know across the board, all things aren't created equal. So especially with things that I eat, I try to eat things that are high quality. And so their MTC oil, I felt as if that was a good quality MTC oil. And so I've been using their MTC oil along with their MTC powder. I don't really care for their MTC powder. I think I like Quest apostrophe S better. Quest Nutrition's own better. But I did get the Perfect Keto one, so that's what I'll be using for the next month or so, and then I'll probably re-up on Quest. I do feel as if including the MTCs in my morning has kept me fuller. Like I drink my coffee in the morning, and I eat lunch at 12, and I don't eat again. Granted, my lunch is like 1,300 calories, but that's neither here nor there. Well, this week's lunch was 1,300 calories. I believe I would eat dinner if I had a smaller lunch, but I have more energy, which is awesome. So I'm not dragging at work as much as I did prior to including the MTCs in my regimen. So I will continue to do that or whatever. But like I said, I didn't struggle with anything this week besides this sickness. And like, I'm gonna be honest, like today ended up being a fasting day for me. I have absolutely no appetite, like none. And so today was an impromptu fast for me. I had a coffee this afternoon when I woke up at 1 o'clock, and I had some MTCs in that. But like even now, I'm not. I can't deal with food right now. So yeah, going forward next week, I'm going to try my best to do 30-minute cardio sessions. I did 20 minutes last week. I'm going to try my best to do 30-minute cardio sessions. I think what I'm going to end up doing, I'm still having issues waking up early during the week. And not sure why, because I mean at one point, and maybe it's because I'm old, but at one point when I was losing weight the last time, I was up at 2:30, 3 o'clock consistently, day in, day out. So I don't know. It's I've gotten Winter on a schedule. Like, she's up in her bedroom now. I don't know if I said that. She's sleeping in her room now, praise God. And she's asleep around 7 o'clock, 7:30. But like, I'm in school, so I'm working on schoolwork or whatever. And then I have, I'm editing videos, and I'm doing everything but going to sleep at 9 o'clock. So I'm still trying to work on that aspect of my life, workout life or whatever. And sleep is so important. It is so important to this whole weight loss thing. And I know that. And so I get enough sleep, but I miss out on working out in the morning, if that makes sense. So for me, it's really a give or take. And I'm trying to find the balance there. And I think what's going to end up happening is I'm probably going to move my workouts to the evening, at least my leg days to the evening. I did both my leg days this week after work, and because leg day takes me a good hour to get through because of the exertion, and it's a hard day for me to do. I just feel as if going through leg day at night is just a little bit easier for me. Yeah, so that's what I'll be doing going forward this week. I'm also going to clean out my closet that I was using as a sauna. So I did a I built out at-home sauna using infrared heat lights, and I have them. I'm looking this way because it's the closet that's in my beauty room, and so I have them set up on stands, and well, I'm gonna start using it again. I was also fascia blasting at one point, and I started doing that again this week. My right leg, my right thigh gives me so many issues when I'm cycling. It it almost locks up and cramps on me, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but the pain that, oh, it's horrible. And so what I started doing, I started fascia blasting, and I'll leave a link below if y'all don't know what that is. I started blasting my legs. I started blasting my right leg start before I start my spin class, and it has helped immensely. Like, I feel looser, if that makes sense. My leg isn't tightening up on me as much as it was. So I'm going to clean up my sauna and start doing my blasting again, and seeing if that helps anywhere else in my fitness journey regimen thing. Okay. All right, guys. So not quick and dirty. It still was over 10 minutes. But any workouts that aren't featured above, because I kind of like to finish my videos with me on screen and not the workouts. So any workouts that were not featured in the main screen, you can always go down in the description box and go to this week's blog post attached to this video, and see what workouts were completed. I have them written out exactly how I did them, and you can always go there and see that. Hope you enjoyed, and as always, what were you successful with this week? What did you struggle with this week, and how are you going to alleviate that struggle? Let me know, because we're almost 3 months in. Like, we're in it or whatever, so we should be falling into a groove. I know I've fallen into a groove, and I'm thankful for that. So if you're still struggling with something, put it down in the comments. Maybe I can give you some tips. Maybe someone else watching the video can kind of chime in and help you out. We're in this, we're in this together or whatever. We're all trying to live our best lives and whatnot. So, all right, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.